paparazzi.
Any cool stories you can share about a Gracie street fight, or funny story, or crazy story?
Jeez. That's a tough one. I have tons, you know. But there's a lot of cool stories, you know. Like I think one is funny. I like funny stories. I think there's one that is like that's really funny. I used to surf, you know, before I did jiu-jitsu. You know, I used to surf. Actually, by the time I was already doing jiu-jitsu. We used to surf in this place called, in Rio, called Quebra-Mar. Quebra-Mar is a place that has a lot of good waves. And that's actually is also a place that is very well known for its, the local rules. I mean, all the locals there are really like tough, you know. They don't accept too much people, outsiders coming there and trashing the place or getting the waves. And, you know, it's really hard for outsider, and actually call them howlies, to go there and surf in peace, you know what I mean? It's more like a kind of like a locals only place. And I was like one of the locals by the time I used to hang out there. I used to live like, you know, right around the corner there. And also, actually, I get to know the Gracies because of surfing, actually. I got to know all Renzo, all those guys from there. And I remember one time there was this friend of mine, his name was Marcos, and his nickname is Malakia, you know. And he's like a tall Yankee black guy, you know. He's kind of tall, really tall. He's like probably, I don't know, 6'3", 6'4". And we were beginning to train jiu-jitsu back then, and I think I was a white belt, and he was maybe a blue belt. And I remember that we were surfing. There was a lot of people on the surfing there on the Quebra-Mar place. And then I remember that I left. Whenever I was leaving, like paddling on my board, I saw Rickson Gracie coming, like getting into the beach to surf, you know. And I say, hey, yeah, man, that's Rickson. I saw him say, yeah, man, cool, Rickson's coming to surf here. Rickson was already a legend, Rickson Gracie, you know, the baddest guy on the planet, you know. And then, like after like I don't know 20 minutes, this guy Marcos Malakia, we call him Malacas. Malaka came from the beach and was like walking in the sand. It's like,
man, this Howley, man, this Howley, he went through my wave, man. You know, I'm gonna beat his ass, you know. This guy, man, they comes here what he thinks is.
You know, and it was like, you were like, man, you know, this Howleys cannot do that with us, you know, we're the locals here, whatever. So we gathered a couple people, you know, and they's like,
man, I'm gonna get this guy.
And then all of a sudden, there's this guy coming out of the water, and then Marco Malaquias goes like,
that's the guy who went through my wave.
And then we look at the guy and said, who, Malaka, that guy there?
That guy, man, I'm gonna get him right now.
He was all tough and like putting the board on the place and going all tough. It's like, that guy is Rickson, man.
Rickson, who's that guy?
Rickson Gracie said like, what? Man, I call him names in the water. I call him a lot of names in the water, man. He's gonna kill me. And he was crying, you know, all scared. And then he ran into Rickson and said, Rickson, please, master, please forgive me, man. I didn't know it was you, man. I'm sorry. And it was a really cool thing of Rickson because Malaka was a big guy. He was younger, but a big guy. And Rickson said, "Now that's cool, kid. Don't worry about it. That's okay. You know, it's all good. No, don't worry about that." So it was actually really funny. Like from the toughest guy who was like crying and freaking out. And everybody was like, you know, we like him and everything. Whenever he said it was Rickson, everybody's like, "Oh man, you're done."
Backing up.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a really cool story. And another lesson on humility with Rickson, that it was like he was all good about that. And the guy called him a lot of names I didn't see, but the other people that were in the water said that he was like all tough and calling him names and all that. Let's go outside, I'll show you. It was like, man. So I mean, it was good that, you know, at least he didn't get killed. So it's all good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.